greatest skill that they say is going to be fashionable back again is to be human. So you can empathize with people and solve, as you said, human problems on a one-on-one basis. So you'll still be back in business, although automation is taking over. So yeah, very true. I mean, you can't have a robo which mimics facial expressions at the reception counter of a Four Seasons hotel or whatever vacation that you take over, or any hotel. And then if you have a real human in life and blood and like probably greeting you, people would prefer that experience a lot more than what a robot could do. So I think that's a fine balance. So do you get this kind of issues in your consulting engagement that there's an overdose of automation and doing away with the manual emotions that are involved? The machine will take over the men. So
yes, but let's talk about where does that come from, right? And why do companies think that robotic process automation is going to solve world hunger for them? Why do they think that? Did they read it in CIO magazine? Did they, have they gone to a conference where, or is it that software makers and consultants are telling them you need to have RPA or you're going to be left behind? Well, what's it going to do for me? It'll automate. It'll automate. I think consulting and software development has a fair share of blame to go with advocating for some of these things that sound like magic, right? Without helping clients understand the context within which it could be useful, right? It's not a panacea. It's not going to solve everything for you. I'll give you an example. Customer relationship management is probably ahead in this game because customer relationship management had the IVR, right, for decades. Press 1 to hear it in Spanish. Press 2 to talk to loans. And then it got a little more advanced. Now you can talk to the thing. Please tell me why you're calling, right? This sort of thing. And I mean, I know I do. As soon as I hear any of that, I just start saying, agent, representative, give me a person, right? Because I don't want to go through all of that and be constricted by that experience. I have a question. It'll take 2 minutes. Just let me talk to a person. And so I think, they also had sort of the call center experience, right? Let's put everything offshore, everything, because it's commodity. Let's pay pennies on the dollar to have somebody answer the phone and do whatever. And then you get those silly things where it was like, did you watch the Yankees game today? I'm sorry, wait, where are you located? The Philippines. Did you watch the Yankees game? No, I didn't watch it. So why are you asking me if I watched the Yankees? Right? This false sort of like, let's have a conversation. And I think what they've recognized with all of that is there's a time and a place for an IVR, an automated system. There is a time and a place for lowest dollar outsourcing of some of those things. But no one of those things is the answer to everything, right? And so it takes people that understand, back to the context point, it takes people that understand the context of a problem and the applicable solutions, right, to intelligently apply technology where it should be applied in a way that it should be applied, and leave people to talk to other people where it makes sense to do so. So I think customer relationship management has probably we went all the way this way, and I think it's back somewhere in the middle where you can now get a person if you need one person, right, pretty quickly. And they're based in Texas or whatever, right? So you have a cultural awareness and all these different things. And
I'm actually sorry to interrupt you, Chris. Yeah. So I have some perspective on this. So I've seen actually, I believe Zappos in the US actually has a real person with a real name answering your calls and their names and numbers are put up on the website, and you can really.
Oh wow!
So that's how they do. Although they could automate it using a bot or all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. And that goes to. I mean, I would like to think there was some really good consultant that helped them with that thought through, like, what matters to your employees and what matters to your customers. What are the core competencies of Zappos, right, that you need to be focused on? If it's customer relationship, are you going to put in an automated system? No, you're going to put the names of the people on the website and here's their phone number, because customer relationship is your special sauce. It's your magic bit. It's whatever you want to call it. The stuff that doesn't matter, I'm just making this up, I don't know if this is true about Zappos, is, we're gonna offshore all the logistics because we don't care about that. We're all about customer relationship, right? And I think it's about understanding, again, like, what are you trying to do? What business problem are you trying to solve, right? And then is there technology that can be used to solve that problem in a way that helps you, that delivers value? And the answer may not always be yes. Let's use robotic process automation to streamline fraud detection or whatever. It may very well be, you know what? It's worked well for 30 years. It works really well. Let's keep doing that, whatever we're doing. We don't have to transform everything all the time. And I do blame consulting and software sales a lot of times for that, because
True.